Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I am back for the hashtag Color Combo 2024 hosted by Tammy at Loufrou-frou Studio. This is her tagline on YouTube that you can put in and go straight to her channel. But if you do hashtag Color Combo 2024, all is one word with no capitals, you'll find all the people that are participating in the hashtag Color Combo. Or I will have a link in the description box below this video. So what she's doing, this is the last week for this challenge of hers, is she chooses a color and a shape. This week it is navy blue and square. So the idea is to make a piece of ephemera or something using a, those two pieces, the shape and the color, sorry. So that's what we're going to do. So I have some squares we're going to collage onto this manila drawing paper, and then I have some navy blue bits and pieces, so we will use those to make some type of, after I make the collage, I'll decide if I want a tag or maybe a journaling card or something like that. So this is going to be interesting for me because, as you can see, these are all squares with straight edges. So I'm going to do my best to just go with it because, as you know, I always have to tear everything and ink everything, but I'm not going to do either of those on this particular collage. We're just going to get them down on here, and then we will add our pieces, and we'll cut it first and see what we end up with. Sorry, I forgot I had to get a glue out. So there is my glue. All right. So how is everybody? I hope that you are all doing fantastic. I'm doing well. Sun is shining. So I'm super happy because I've been dying for some sunshine, and yay, it's here. So I'll probably go take a walk today at some point. Very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. So I hope you guys are having nice weather and doing good. I need to say hugs and blessings to Celeste, Annette, and Sheila. Thank you guys for always watching, your kind comments. I really appreciate all of you so much. Oh my goodness, you guys are awesome. I want to say welcome to new subscribers and welcome back to continuing subscribers. I appreciate your kindness and support immensely. And if you do like my videos, please like, subscribe, comment. Anything that you do on the channel helps my channel grow. So any kind of activity, it makes the algorithm for YouTube do whatever the heck it does to bring new people to your channel. Sorry, I'm moving these. I'm not going to put them all on, like the text is going this way and then this way. I don't want them all straight up. So I'm going to scooch them around so that the text is going different directions. Just for interest's sake. So yeah, hope you guys are doing good. I really am having a lovely day. Just ran errands and got some stuff done. Yesterday I went with my daughter shopping for some clothes because she's like, Mom, all I have is, I think I might have told you guys, but clothes that she wore at college, which is like jeans and sweatshirts and, a few nice things, but she needed a few more for job interviewing and doing all those fun things. So, yeah, we went yesterday and got some clothes, which are outrageously expensive right now. Oh my goodness. And we don't go to like fancy places because we know we can't afford that. But wow, I was like, really? For that? It's crazy. I mean, I don't know how people do, like when we were in high school and college and stuff, you go buy stuff for fun. There's none of that. Well, I know my kids can't do that anyway. They barely pay their rent and food, so. Because the rent where they live is outrageous. Well, I think it kind of is everywhere in this area right now, honestly. So anyhow, but we got her a couple things so she can at least, you know, hopefully look nice for her interviews and all that type thing. So I just went through all my scraps, my neutral sort of scraps, and I do keep my scraps together by color. And then I just cut out squares, and I think these are 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. I'm pretty sure is what I ended up doing, or did I do 2? Yeah, 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches is what I cut, but you could cut them any size. You can cut big ones, smaller ones, whatever you like. Just in different tones so that, you know, you get that difference in color, or the color variation is what I'm trying to say, if the words would come out. Oh, I'm so sticky. So yeah, I'm going to go this way and that way with them. I mean, some will be straight up and down, but others won't. And we'll just see where we get to with that. So yeah, it was good to hang out with her though. We didn't get to go to lunch because she had to work. So we just went when she got off work. And I haven't decided exactly when I'm going to start my next journal. It may be next week. I just need to find some things and decide what I want to do for a cover for it. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be the 1955 kit. I have somebody who already wants it, so I figured I might as well get started on that. I thought about doing the flower one, but I think I'll do the 1955. I might use both of them actually, because they would go well together. So I may do that. These two pieces are photocopies like of Ephemera. So they don't quite have the texture that some of these other ones have, but for some reason it seems like I went crooked, which won't surprise me actually, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that a whole lot, because these are going to get all cut up into ephemera of some kind. And I know right now this is probably like watching ice melt, but it's just a process. Everything's a process. Yeah, I saw some things kind of like this on Pinterest. Their squares were smaller than mine, so you definitely could go like a 1 inch by 1 inch or something. I just wanted them a little bit bigger since this whole thing is for, oh, I like that how it says truly yours. Squares, right? I want it to be noticeable. I actually might put this one right here, just so that we make sure we get that when it gets cut. And then I have like different languages, and I don't know, you just kind of want to have some variation so that it looks interesting. And, you know, difference in type, font, whatever, and color, all those things. Because if it's all the same, I mean, it might look really cool all the same too. I don't know. I mean, honestly, if you just had all dollar store book that wasn't, you know, didn't have the patina on it on any of the pages, and you cut it all up, I mean, you could coffee dye it. That would be one idea, but even just turning them all different directions, it might look really cool. Worth trying for sure. if you're just starting out and don't have much, just watch the words. Because sometimes you can end up with some bad words, and I don't think you really want bad words in your ephemera, but maybe you do, I don't know. This does make you want to put it a little bit more straight than we do sometimes when we just collage with whatever pieces. I don't think I cut all of these perfectly, but you know. Such is life, let me tell you. Trying to think of color of paper I want. I might have to cut more bits. We'll just see how far we can get. I'm sure we've got enough for a tag or a journaling card at this point. I don't really have to do the whole page. I just thought I would, because then that way I can use it for whatever. Oh, come on. I might... No, this one will go this way. Trying to keep it straight as I can. It does look cool though. I like that. When I look through the camera, it looks interesting. It's kind of good to have some of these a little bit different color. That's almost pink. Those are from Shabby Dabby Doodahs. She's got, I don't know. They're more like labels, but they're a little bit bigger. And those ones have a little color to them, a little tint to them. See, this one's not. I definitely didn't get them all the same size. Well, I was using my big cutter. That's why I stink at using that thing. But I do like it. Do I want it that way? Maybe this way? Let's go this way. Sticky, sticky. Yeah, I think we'll just worry about doing this much. That'll be plenty for our, whatever we make, whatever it is. So what have you guys been up to? Hopefully you've been outside enjoying fabulous weather. I wish that's what I'd been doing. My son has a job interview as well that he's very excited about, and I'm very excited for him because it will be a computer type job. Well, not type, it will be a, I can never think of what those called, website. Yeah, job. So that will be good if he can get that, because he'll make more than what he's making right now. Today he's interviewing. This was all before he found out about the other interview for pizza delivery. Because he's like, I could make more doing that than he, right now he works at Best Buy, which has been a fantastic job for him. And he does like it. It just, he, like I said, struggling to pay rent. So he really kind of needs something that pays a little bit more. And since he's got more experience now than he had when he started the Best Buy job, he thinks he might be able to get this. Metallic caskets, great. I didn't realize it had that on there until I got it just about glued. So anyhow, they're doing good, those kids. Just hoping everybody gets jobs. That would be fantastic. Especially Aiden, because she lost her graphic design job at the school because she's not a student anymore. It's not like she lost her job, but like they only employ students for that job that she was doing, which makes sense. It's a learning experience. So she has her job at the museum, but once again, we're back to she can't pay the bills with that. But she'll figure something. She'll find something. Maybe this one, a little bit different color and texture. If they don't glue down all the way, it's going to be like any other collage. You're just going to have to go back and add a little glue. You know how it is, because we never seem to get our corners or edges 100%. It's very hard to make that happen. So just go back and go over them. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I think we're good for what we need for today. But that turns out pretty neat looking, I think. Definitely worth trying. And then I'll get my cutter. And if you use that, this manila paper, which is kids' drawing paper, it's pretty cheap on Amazon. I mean, obviously you can use whatever you like, but then you don't have to worry about backing them. So I think what we'll do first is maybe make like a decent size. Oh, you know what I want to do first before I cut it? I forgot. I'm going to do some stamping just a little bit. I think I want these too. Like some numbers and things might be kind of fun. Just for interest, wherever, here and there, however you want to do it. This I just got at Staples or one of those kind of places. And I guess I use these. I was thinking, I thought I had a bigger one, but I don't know what I did with it. We'll just add interest wherever, wherever you do decide to cut it. That's good. My hand shook right at the last second, and I got those really close together. It's always fun when it does that. It makes me real happy. And I try not to overthink these kind of things because I think they turn out better when I sit and fret about, oh, that doesn't look right, or that doesn't, you know, then everything gets all messed up. So I really try to just stamp, do whatever, because the minute you start overthinking it, everything just goes sour. I know somewhere I've got a bigger, oh, I know. These would be good. These Tim Holtz. A little bit bigger numbers. Okay, we can use this little thing. You don't want to use too many of the exact same thing because you could end up with them on the same piece and that might start looking kind of weird, so just think about that. Ah. These I kind of like if they don't stamp all the way. I think they look more interesting like that. If you get part of it and not the rest of it. Okay, I think that's good for that. And now we can cut it. And figure out what we got. Gonna even this up. Well, if you could call it even, since I don't normally cut very even on this. And then I'm gonna go to 4. And I think we'll go 4 by 6. Sure. And we'll have this piece that we could make a smaller drawing card or something. And tags. Or a tag, at least. A long tag. Let's do this one. I'll do 6 again. And it's almost 3.5. But it doesn't matter. And that can also be a tag. Alright, so could that other one. But I think I might make it a journaling card. Lots of squares. Well, some of them are rectangles now. Since we cut them. But we're going to use this big one for our main piece here. because those are squares. Yeah, a flower in blue. I think it's a little less than navy, but we're gonna pretend. We're gonna say it's navy. This is a little more navy, I feel like. I don't know if I want the little, might have a stamp. Do a Canada stamp. Canadian geese. Oh my gosh. They're all over the Boise State campus. And the kids just all don't like them because they're not nice. They're very mean. All the kids that go to school there just are not impressed. They're ornery. John Steinbeck. I don't know. I like the direction of this one. I have this thing too that might look kind of cool somewhere. That's almost purple. I thought that was navy blue too, but it's more of a purple color. Do I have any other ones? Or it's just that's so... It's always hard to find the exact right color, you know? You can see. My daughter got me these. So sweet. Just good at finding good stuff. And I don't know where, because they were a Christmas gift. See, those are almost the same thing, because they've got... Looks kind of cool. I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be totally navy, I suppose. And this one might be good too. That, what I perceive as navy until I bring it up here, is purple. Is that weird or what? I do like the clock. Let's put the clock there, at least. It's always hard to decide, right? Part of it's probably going to get cut off anyway, so I don't know why I cared about that, but I did. Maybe if I can get the sticky off, or the unsticky off. I went and roughed up the edge, so that's not helping. That was partially my fault. Unless I just need the one side sticky. I'm gonna come up here like this. I'm gonna trim it just because I don't want that other half on the back. But you definitely could do that. Okay, ink these a little bit. Even though it will take a minute, apologize. Sorry, I have no exciting things to talk about. All the excitement has kind of died down, which in some ways is just lovely. Just because I was pretty peopled out. Nothing against anyone. Like, everybody was fantastic. I just get... I get done. I need my quiet time. Okay. We'll wait on the stamp thing. I probably will use a stamp. I just don't know how yet. Or, you know, which one I want yet. And I know lots of people will say you stamped and then covered it. I know. That's just how we do the background thing, because you never know exactly where your top piece is going to land unless you totally sit there and figure it out, and I just don't do that. But it's fine. At least there's something interesting in the background that we like to look at, so that's really my main concern. Every bit doesn't have to show. Unless you want it to, and you can definitely do that. Okay. I keep hitting my water jug. It keeps dinging. These are always a little tricky because you don't want to tear the leaves off if you can help it. I want to get my stem straight. I don't want the stem to be all wonky because I pressed it down on the leaves in the wrong spot. Done that lots of times. That one I must not have got glue on because it's just going to stick up. Doesn't want to. I mean, if you don't have access to a lot of book pages and you do want the variation, you could even do something like these that are music page, and they look like old handwritten letters and stuff like that. And I got these on Amazon, and they're thin. They'd be great to just cut into squares and do this with too. If, you know, because I know sometimes it's really hard to find the old pages. I understand. But now there's quite a bit of, you know, between digitals and things like that, that you can make it look old without it really being old, which is nice. I do like the Canadian Goose on that, with that. Just don't love their temperament. If you've never been around them, you probably think I'm being mean. But if you've ever been around them at all, they're adorable to look out the window at. That's about it. You don't want to mess with them. They are cranky. Well, it's mostly, especially this time of the year, but the kids always talk about the geese. Seriously, will attack them on campus. Even just walking by, not like, because my kids won't mess with them. They're not going to try to do anything. And the reason I say that is because when my daughter lived in the dorms, and her friend was, I don't know what they call them, an RA or whatever, that try to enforce rules and whatnot, which is ridiculous because they're the same age as the students. But anyway, that's a whole nother day. Her friend was an RA, and some of the boys brought a goose somehow, no idea how, into their dorm. And were just screeching in their dorm like somebody was killing them. So her friend had to call and try to get somebody to come help them get the goose out of the dorm. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Those girls have some stories, let me tell you. As I'm sure many do. I'm going to have a big tag. And I know that wasn't super exciting, but it was just kind of a lot of steps for, you know, a tag. But I think it turned out pretty cool. And I do like it. Ink it. And I don't know, we can probably do another. I don't have any more flowers cut out. But maybe we can do one of the little ones with something else. I do like it. This one. Maybe this little flower will fit on this one. And then we can have two with squares and navy. I do like it. Who knows what journal these will go in. But the thing is, if you do a floral type thing, especially if you don't know where it's going to go, you'll probably find a place. Because, you know, it's just easier to find places for things like that. Maybe I'll use one of these. Maybe I'll just use this one and not worry about since I have the blue flowers. I like that side of that. Something like that might work. I'm going to round the corners on this. And ink it. And we're going to mess this up, even though it makes it harder to get the backing off. Oops. Whatever hangs over is just going to get cut off. It's gone there. Between the sticky, and me putting glue on it, it was like, nope, I'm staying right here. This young gentleman, I don't know where this is from because I can't read it. And whatever that hangs off will get cut off. Again. My pal Carol Laws is going to France, and I'm very jealous, Carol. I hope she has fun though, but I'll miss her because I like doing videos together. Or, you know, we don't really do them together, but like both working on it with the same kit or whatever. It's just fun. So I will miss you, my friend. Lucky gal. I hope she has a blast. Sorry, it's my neighbor. Super great. Okay, I just stamped that up there if you couldn't see me. I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, you kind of see over here. All right, so I think that is that for today for square and navy. Those kind of really took me a long time for what they are, but as many of our endeavors are, it's just the way it is. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, a wonderful evening, day, whatever, and I will chat with you again soon. Love ya. Bye.